Welcome to the module on handling numbers, dates and time. In this module, you will learn about the concepts of numbers, dates and time in Python. After going through this module, you will be able to explain the concept of numbers in Python, demonstrate number type conversion, discuss different inbuilt number functions in Python, and explain the concept of date and time in Python programming. Numbers are data types that store numeric values assigned to them. Python supports 4 different numerical types. They are int, long, float, and complex. Int, or signed integers. Integers, also called int, they are either positive or negative whole numbers and has no decimal points. Long, or long integers. Long integers, also called longs. They are of unlimited size and are basically represented like integers. The only difference is that they are followed by an uppercase or lowercase l. Float, or floating point real values. Floating point real values are also called floats. They are those real numbers which can be represented using decimal points. Floats divide the integer in fractional parts. They are mostly used while writing scientific notations. Complex, or complex numbers. Complex numbers are represented in the form a plus bj, where a and b are the floats, and j represents the square roots of -1, which is an imaginary number. The real part of the number is a and the imaginary part is b. They are rarely used in Python programming. Python programming language supports number type conversion. Type conversion helps in converting an expression which is of mixed type into a common type for the ease of evaluation. We can convert one type of number into another. This is also known as coercion. Sometimes the conversion is automatic. For example, addition and subtraction operations convert integer to float automatically if one of the operand is float. Let us understand this with an example. Here in this example, 2, an integer is converted into 2.0 a float for addition, and the result is also a floating point number that is 7.0. In addition to converting implicitly, Python also lets you convert between number types explicitly. For this, there are various built-in functions like int, float, and complex. Some examples are: note that, when converting from float to integer, the number gets truncated. For example, examples of number type conversions supported by Python are displayed on the screen. To perform mathematical functions, Python supports various built-in functions displayed on the screen. Review the list. There are various programs in Python that include random number functions for designing games, simulations, testing, security, and privacy applications of a program. For these programming modules, there are various built-in random number functions supported in Python. These functions are displayed on the screen. Python supports certain built-in functions to carry out trigonometric calculations. These are listed in a table on the screen. Python supports two functions as the mathematical constants, which are phi. It defines the mathematical constant phi, which has a value of 3.14. p. It defines the mathematical constant p, also known as exponential function. Python supports the classes that can manipulate the datetime module in both simple and complex ways. There are two kinds of date and time objects. They are aware and naive. An aware date-time object in Python is the one which has adequate knowledge of applied algorithmic and political time adjustment factors. These involve time zones and daylight savings, and locating itself with respect to other aware objects. A specific time or moment of the current time zone is represented by the aware object, and this does not involve any interpretations regarding to the date-time module. Whereas, a naive object is the one which lacks proper knowledge about the specific time zone, and it can unambiguously locate itself to a certain time zone, or any relatable date-time objects. They are easily understandable, but they do ignore the aspect of Coordinated Universal Time or UTC. Some of the constants that are exported by datetime modules are datetime.minYear. It represents the smallest year number that is allowed in a date or datetime object. MinYear is 1. Datetime.maxYear. It represents the largest year number that is allowed in a date or datetime object. MaxYear is given as 9999. Some of the datetime types that are available in Python are given in the table shown on the screen. Some of Python's time functions handle time as a tuple of 9 numbers, which are given in the table displayed on the screen. Python supports the time module, which is used to provide functions for working with times and for converting between representations. All the available methods are listed in the table displayed on the screen. A date object in Python represents a date, more precisely the year, month, and day of an idealized calendar, according to the Gregorian calendar. The date module is called by class datetime.date year, month, day. Some of the date object methods are defined in the table displayed on the screen. The date objects also have some class attributes that are defined in the table displayed on the screen. Let us now write a program in Python that returns the current daytime of the year. Here the function current DT equals datetime.datetime.now returns the current date and time, with the attributes of date time as year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and microsecond. The output of this program is shown here. The calendar module in Python supports the calendar-related functions, which provides a detailed calendar for a specified month or of year. Monday is marked as the first day of the week by default and Sunday the last. There are certain functions that are available with the calendar module and are given in the table displayed on the screen. The summary of the module on handling numbers, dates and time is displayed on the screen. I will pause for a few seconds to allow you to read it. Internalize this information and apply it to gain mastery over the concepts. Thanks for watching the video. Let us move ahead with next video.